Hey guys, welcome to iFoodReal. My name is Alina and this is my healthy Instant Pot recipes, tips and tricks YouTube channel. If you're new here, make sure to subscribe and hit the bell button not to miss any new tip. Every Wednesday 9 a.m. PST we share everything we learn about Instant Pot, and I learn a lot because I use it almost every day. Today we will be talking about quick release. Everything you need to know, what it is, how to do it, and tips on quick release. So let's do it. Hi guys. Hey guys. Hey guys. So before we talk about quick release, let's go over quickly what is Instant Pot. Whether you owned it for a while or you just bought it, Instant Pot is a pressure cooker, and pressure cooker stands for cooking under pressure. So what is quick release? Quick release is the process basically of bringing pressure down right after Instant Pot has finished cooking. It is also called QR or QPR, which stands for quick pressure release. So when you cook food, your float valve is set to ceiling, and when Instant Pot is under pressure, the pin, this is Lux model, and you can actually barely see it, it will be up. This one is not up yet. This Instant Pot is in the process of coming to pressure now. Duo models have pink one, which I love because you can see whether it's up or down and it's pink, so it's awesome. In order to release the pressure, we need to turn this valve. I always get confused between the names of these pins and valves, so don't worry if it happens to you the same. We need to turn it to venting. So when you turn valve to venting, the pressure starts releasing from Instant Pot, and once it is all out, the pin will drop, and that's when it's safe to open your Instant Pot. So that's pretty much it about the quick release. That's what it is. Now, the question is, what is the difference between natural release and quick release? So quick release is you release pressure right after Instant Pot beeps, display says off or L, which is keep warm. And natural release is you let the pressure subside on its own, and sometimes it can take a while. For example, right now we're cooking chicken wild rice soup, and because there is a lot of liquid and ingredients, for this meal to bring the pressure down, it's going to be about 40 minutes. It also depends on the size of your Instant Pot. Like 8 quart will take longer for pressure to subside because it's just a lot of volume and a lot of liquid versus 6 quart. So it just takes a while. That's why I like to use quick release in a lot of my recipes. You might ask why some recipes call for natural release and some for quick release. Many times, most times, it depends on a recipe developer. I develop my recipes with quick release in mind because I'm busy and I don't have time. My meals have to be cooked fast, and the whole point of Instant Pot is to cook everything fast. For quick release recipes, I have to say that cooking time has to be a little bit longer, because when natural release is happening, think about it, your food is still sitting there, hot, under pressure, so it's still basically cooking. So that's one thing to keep in mind. Also, there are some recipes that do require natural release, a few, but there are some, like, for example, turkey breast. It is recommended for more dry meats to allow pressure to subside naturally because it pulls out moisture when you do the quick release. Also for things like, I find with brown rice it's better, and quinoa to do natural release, and sometimes beans and things like that. Recipe will say that, so you don't have to worry about it. Things not to do when you're doing quick release. 2 things not to do. Let pressure release right under your kitchen cabinets. Because what happens, imagine if you are cooking and your Instant Pot is sitting on a counter, usually the cord is not long enough and the plug is on a wall, so when you do the quick release, the steam is shooting up and it can damage your kitchen cabinets. And that's when super handy tool comes in. 1 second. Meet Henry. So this is Henry. It's Steammate's, what's his name? It's Steammate's steam diverter. It does not fit on Lux. This one, it fits on Duo models, but you basically put it on and its steam comes out from the ears instead of shooting up and damaging your kitchen cabinets. So it's super cool. We will link to it below. They also have Ruby. And thing number 2, not to do with quick release, is stick your face and hands, anything close to it. That's burning. It happened to me many times. And if you are afraid to turn the valve with your hands, just take a spoon and just kind of like turn it with the end of the spoon and you're good. And my biggest tip for you about quick release is do it outside. Why not? We do it all the time because I don't like my house and, for example, my studio smelling like food for days. So unplug it, take it outside, and just release the pressure there. Let your neighbors be jealous. And last tip for quick release and soups, because there's a lot of liquid. Even if you're planning on doing quick release, let it sit for 5 minutes. So bubbles, the crazy bubbles that make soup kind of like come down a little bit and you don't have soup shooting and splashing from the release valve all over your kitchen. So that's it about quick release. Make sure you subscribe and hit the bell icon because next week we will be talking about natural release, of course. And see you next time. Bye.